would life be like without electricity? Imagine there was a cataclysm, some unknown phenomenon or world-changing event that stopped the precious flow of electricity from the wall socket of your home. You flick a switch and nothing happens. Can you imagine what your new day-to-day life would look like? Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We're Cool, Random, Weird. Jump on that subscribe button if you like what you see so far, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with the crazy content we'll be uploading every week. In today's video, we'll be exploring that question that everyone dreads thinking about. What would life be like without electricity? Alright, so first things first. What would cause such a thing? There have been a whole heap of movies exploring this concept, painting us a bleak dystopian picture of a post-apocalyptic future. A large, sudden burst of electromagnetic radiation is emitted by a solar flare and bombards the Earth, wiping out all electronic devices as well as the power grid. The global economy collapses due to overpopulation, causing society to break down and revert back to a more tribal existence living off the land. It would be extremely unlikely that there would be a viral outbreak causing zombies to take over the globe, but hey, if recent events are anything to go by, we can't rule anything out. It may be difficult to imagine, but we did have a life before electricity was a necessity for daily living. Humans have known about electricity for millennia. The ancient Greeks described static charge by rubbing fur on fossilized tree sap. Even primitive man was a spectator to the destructive force of lightning during a storm. Although Ben Franklin understood the link between lightning and electrical charge back in 1752, it wasn't until Michael Faraday created the first crude electric dynamo in 1831 that humans fully grasped the concept and applications of generating power. We had horses and carts. There were no cars and trucks to transport people and goods. Food was salted and dried to prevent it from spoiling. There was no refrigeration. Candles, kerosene lamps, and even burning whale oil were ways to see in the dark of night after the sun had set for the day. Simpler times for sure. Fast forward to the present day and we're all living in the technological age. Cars, planes, computers, light bulbs, satellites, TV, all possible with electricity and impossible without it. Have a think about how many appliances and devices in your home are powered by electricity, and then think about what you'd do if those were taken away tomorrow. Most people would be in serious trouble. The global population would be massively reduced due to famine, disease, and exposure to the elements. Without power, there would be no running water to homes. Humans can only last 3 days without water. As a result, clean water would become the new currency, a commodity that would become more valuable than gold. The next big issue would be sanitation and disease. No running water means no sewage treatment, and sources of fresh water such as streams and lakes could become extremely contaminated with waste runoff. Generating heat would be difficult, as most people living in cities would lack the tools required to chop down trees, which are not numerous in the concrete jungle. We've relied on supermarkets so much that the majority of people won't know how to hunt game and forage for food. After this initial period of chaos, however, small communities would form. People working together to build shelter, farm crops, raise livestock, and purify water. It would be almost like taking a snapshot of the 1700s, a time before electricity where humans thrived. Nothing would go to waste. Every part of the animal would be used, from the meat to the fur, bones, even dung, to fertilize the fields. Civilization and society would eventually bounce back as a group of small towns spread over the land, but not large cities. The human race would endure but never make its way back to the peak of civilization, a time where the world population was 7.8 billion people, and the answers to every question thinkable was in the palm of your hand on your smartphone screen. And that wraps it up for what would life be like without electricity. If you enjoyed this video, why not give us a like and hit that subscribe and notification button while you're down there. Let us know in the comments if you're a bit of a doomsday prepper. How do you think you'd fare in the apocalypse? You've been watching Cool, Random, Weird. We'll see you next time.